Okay, you can proceed when you're ready.
Sure. Mr. Horne, introduce yourself to the members of the jury.
Christopher.
All right, and so I'm going to ask you two to scoot up just a little bit and speak with a little more volume so that it can be accurately recorded.
Say that again, please.
Christopher.
Are you a junior?
Yeah.
Is that your legal name, Christopher Horne Jr.?
Yeah.
Where'd you live?
Just bend that microphone a little more directly towards you.
What'd you say?
There you go.
Where do you live?
In jail.
Where'd you live before that?
I don't know. Cape Court. I live in Cape.
In the Cape?
Yeah.
Who'd you live with?
My dad,
Who's your dad?
Christopher Horne Sr.
Do you have any cousins?
Yeah.
How many?
I got a lot I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I got a lot I don't know.
You got a lot you don't know.
Yeah.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
Who are they?
I gotta say my sibling's name.
Yes, sir.
Bernice Horne, Chris Horne, Alonzo Stewart, and Cedric Stewart.
On March 17th, 2024, there was a murder in Fort Myers. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cape Coral. Is that true?
Yeah.
2 months before that, well, strike that. How long had you known Thomas Stein for?
Like a month, probably.
A month?
2 months.
How'd you meet him?
Do a friend.
Which friend?
Do a friend.
Which friend?
Yeah, I gotta do all that with him.
You have to respond to the attorney's questions.
Do a friend.
Judge, I've asked the court to direct the witness to answer the question.
I think he asked you who the friend is, right?
That's correct, Judge.
Daryl.
Daryl who?
For.
Daryl Ford?
Yeah.
Does Daryl Ford have a nickname?
Daryl Ford.
Does Daryl Ford have a nickname?
Yeah. DJ.
DJ. Do you have any nicknames?
Yeah.
What are they?
Lil Bust Down, Lil Bop.
I'm sorry?
Lil Bust Down, Lil Bop.
Little Buster and Little Buck?
Yeah.
Do you also go by the name Buck Buck?
Yeah.
What about Bubba?
No.
You don't know who Bubba is?
No.
Have you ever held a firearm before, sir?
Yeah.
When was that?
March 17.
When you were 17?
March 17.
On March 17th?
Yeah.
You never held a firearm before that date?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so besides March 17th, when else have you held a firearm?
I don't remember.
Did you make any videos of firearms?
Yeah.
What firearm did you have?
1911.
With a laser grip?
Yeah.
When I say laser grip, you grip the gun and the laser pops on, right?
Yeah.
Is that the gun that you had on March 17th, 2024?
Yeah.
Where's that gun now?
In the river.
Which river?
Key.
Which river?
I don't know.
Did you ever tell law enforcement where that gun was?
Yeah.
Do you know if they ever found it?
No.
Before being incarcerated, did you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Did you have your cell phone with you on March 17, 2024?
Yeah.
Where's that cell phone at?
The Calusa Hatchet.
How did it end up in the Kayla hatching?
I threw it in there.
When?
March 18.
March 18th,
Yeah,
2024,
yeah,
the day after the murder.
yeah,
Were you with anyone?
yeah.
Who?
My cousin.
What's your cousin's name?
I don't know his real name.
He's your cousin, but you don't know his real name? You're shaking your head no, is that correct?
Yes.
You know him by the name Jug?
Yeah.
What kind of car was he driving?
I don't remember.
All right, so tell the members of the jury how you discarded of your cell phone with the Caloosahatchee.
I threw it in the water.
So did he stop in the middle of the traffic?
Nah, he didn't know. He thought I threw some paper out the window. He didn't know I threw it in the water.
So you just kind of opened your window and dropped it out?
Nah, I slung it.
You slung it.
Yeah.
Why'd you get rid of your cell phone?
Because I know my phone is linked to, it's going to be linked to the murder scene.
You knew the phone was going to be linked to the murder scene.
Yeah.
Did you have plans to commit a robbery on that phone?
What you mean?
Did you have plans to commit a robbery on the phone?
I don't know what you're saying.
Did you make plans with anyone that night?
When?
March 17, 2024.
It wasn't really plans. It was out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere?
Yeah.
So, who were you communicating with?
That's what you mean.
Who were you communicating with that night prior to the murder?
My co-defendant.
Who besides Thomas Stein?
My cousins.
The plan that you made with Thomas Stein that night, what was that?
You said what was it? It was supposed to go hit cars and kick off probably, but everything turned left.
You said the plan was to go hit cars. What do you mean by hitting cars?
Breaking into the cars.
Right. When you say breaking into cars, do you mean with like a Slim Jim, or do you mean just trying door handles?
You know what I'm talking about, bro. You trying to be funny, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Breaking into cars.
Judge, ask the court to direct the witness to answer the questions.
So you just have to respond to the attorney's questions.
I am.
So did you have a Slim Jim? Were you actually going to break into the car, or were you just trying door handles?
I don't even know what a Slim Jim is.
Okay. Were you just trying door handles?
Yeah.
Were you going to break windows?
No.
If you're going around trying to go into cars that are open, why'd you have a gun on you?
I ain't had no gun on me. I got a gun from my co-defendant. I ain't had no gun. I just got a gun.
You just got a gun.
Yes.
So why would you carry the gun with you to break into cars?
The gun was in the car.
The gun was in the car?
Yes.
So why was the gun in the car?
I don't know. The gun was already in the car before I got picked up.
I see. The gun in question was in 1911, correct?
Yeah.
And that's the one that you were making the rap videos with the laser sight?
Rap videos.
And you're taking videos of yourself with a gun
When?
on Instagram.
Me alive?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it true? Well, let me strike that, Judge. How many people were in the car that night?
Just two.
Just two?
Yeah.
The entire night? You're nodding your head yes.
Yes.
What about Jaden Fernandez?
We just went to his house for he bought some weed.
And I'm going to need you to just speak with a little more volume because I'm having trouble
We just
hearing.
wanted to go buy weed. He bought weed. He ain't never step in the car.
So
I don't recall him stepping in the car.
you and Thomas C go and pick him up, right?
I don't think he got picked up. I think he's just in the doorway.
That's just when? What?
I think he was just in the doorway. I don't think he got picked up.
He was just in the doorway?
Yeah.
Did you ever state to Jaden Fernandez, hey, I want to rob a Chico?
No.
You ever state to Jaden Fernandez, hey, I want to catch a body?
No.
When you're driving around with Thomas Stein looking for cars to break into, you stopped at a church, didn't you?
Yeah.
What were you doing at the church?
Oh no, I don't know what he was doing. My head was just my phone. He just put it in the church. My head was my phone.
Your head was in your phone.
Yeah.
And that's when two people got into the car, is that right?
No.
What were you wearing?
Some sweatpants and a red jacket.
A red jacket?
Yeah.
Like a jacket I'm wearing?
No.
Like a hoodie,
Yeah.
right? You're wearing a red hooded sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And you had a mask, right?
Objection, leading.
Sustained is the form of that question. It's leading.
I asked you what you were wearing, sir.
I told you what I wearing, bro. I wearing blue sweatpants and a red jacket.
Were you also wearing a mask?
Yeah.
Why'd you have a mask?
I just got the mask. I wear the mask before the robbery. I just got the mask.
Where'd you get the mask from?
My co-defendant, I take it from him.
You took it from him.
Yeah.
You've known Thomas Stein for about a month, you said, right?
Yeah.
Before this happened.
Yeah.
You described him as sweet, right?
Yeah.
Sweet meaning that you can take things from him like a mask.
No, it's just like, no. No.
That you can come over and smoke his marijuana, right?
No.
That you can get him to do what you want him to do.
Objection, leading.
Overruled. You can answer the question.
You can get Thomas Stein to do what you want him to do, right?
No.
What do you mean by sweet? Like he brought you candy?
I don't know what you talking about.
You call him sweet, right?
I guess.
What does that mean?
She's sweet.
Did he send you a Christmas card? What do you mean by sweet, sir?
Mm-mm.
So you and everybody else in the car were driving around.
They don't know everybody else. There's only one person, 2 people. There's only 2 people.
Just 2 people.
Yeah.
Did you ever tell anyone else that Jaden was the shooter?
No.
You never said Jaden was
I
the
made
shooter?
a ghost name up Jaden, but I ain't never said Jaden was no shooter. I made a ghost name up saying Jaden. I ain't never said Jaden was a shooter. I never said Jaden Fernandez was no shooter.
I
never
didn't
said
mention
that.
Mr. Fernandez. You mentioned Mr. Fernandez, right?
You said Jaden Fernandez. You basically saying Jaden Fernandez. Put a name on it when you sent it.
So you told someone that Jaden was a shooter, right?
Jaden, ghost Jaden.
A
Yes.
ghost Jaden.
It wasn't a name. It was a makeup person.
So you made up a name,
Yes.
and the name you chose to make up was Jaden.
Yes.
Was that Jaden Fernandez?
No.
Was that Jaden Pagan?
No.
Was that some other Jaden we don't know about?
No. Only reason I brought the name up, because I don't want my mom and my parents around. You know what I'm saying? A person that just killed somebody, you know what I'm saying? They gonna feel unsafe.
Was that because you killed him?
No, I didn't do that. I won't do that.
It wasn't your plan to rob anyone, right?
No.
And certainly, you didn't want to rob a girl. Is that right?
No.
And so when you rolled up,
I'm going to object to all these questions that I'm leading. I ask that you be direct.
I've allowed some latitude with leading, but if you could just ask direct examination questions. Thank you.
after Thomas picked you up, where'd you go?
Boys went to Cape Coral probably, but we went to the movie theater.
All right. Did you find any cars to break into?
No, he turned the movie theater. I didn't know where he turned. He said, "Ox back movie theater." I didn't know where he turned the movie theater for.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that a little
Yeah, you
slower?
have to speak up a little bit louder again, like I said.
We can't hear you.
We was going down Cape Coral Parkway. He turned it to the movie theater.
So you turned into the movie theater.
Yeah.
What'd you do in the movie theater parking lot?
Just running around. I asked him what we turned it for. He said, "Ox beer." I said, "We got our phones on us."
What'd you say? Opbeat?
Ops, OPPS.
Ops.
Yeah,
Okay. So he's looking for ops now?
yeah.
He's looking for opponents.
guess so. We don't got the same opponents. We just met. I ain't got no opponents.
You don't have any opponents.
No.
So, did you see anyone in the parking lot of the movie theater?
No.
So, did you leave the parking lot then?
Hmm?
Did you leave the parking lot then?
Yeah.
Did you look for any cars to break into?
I wasn't looking for nobody in the parking lot. My head was in my phone. I wasn't looking for nobody. I don't know what he was doing, but I wasn't looking for nobody.
Did Thomas Stein have a mask?
No.
So Thomas Stein picks you up. And the plan is to go around looking for cars to break into. You go into a movie theater. You're looking for ops.
I wasn't looking for ops. He was looking. I wasn't looking for no ops.
Right. Did you find any cars to break into?
No. No, we didn't supposed to break in no cars at the movie theater. We supposed to went to kick off properly. Plans went left. I don't know why they went left, but they went left.
So the plan was you were going to get out of the car, try to get into the car if you can, and then come back to Mr. Stein, who was driving.
What location you talking about?
At the parking lot.
What location?
Movie theater.
Which one?
The one that you just told the jury you pulled into.
I'm talking about the one with the powder. Which one is you talking about?
Let's stick with Del Prado. You pulled into the theater. The plan was for you to get out of the car.
No. The one over there, part of the plan was for me not to get the car.
But plainly, Thomas was supposed to be the driver because he wasn't wearing a mask, right?
He wasn't the driver. What you getting at? What you trying to say? You trying to say I did it?
You were the only one with a mask.
You trying to say I did it?
Were you the only one with a mask?
Yes.
Did anyone, no, strike that. After you left the theater on Del Prado, what happened?
We never left. We went down the street. We were supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Rob these people at the bank right there, but he said the cameras was around. Then it was people walking down the street. It was a person.
I'm going to let you move up closer to the microphone because, again, you're very soft-spoken, so it's hard to hear what you're saying.
We was running down the street, supposed to rob the people at the bank, but he got spooked out and said there was cameras around.
So you were supposed to go into cars near the bank?
No, I just said rob people at the bank.
You were going to rob people at the bank?
Yes. But it was cameras. It was cameras around the area. He said no. So we was driving down the street. It was these people walking, minding their business. You know what I'm
Hang on a
saying?
second. I don't want to leave the bank yet. You're going to rob people at the bank at 9:30 at night on a Sunday?
Yeah.
Who was at the bank at 9:30 at night on a Sunday?
No, somebody.
Were there even cars parked at the bank at 9:30
Yeah.
on a Sunday?
Yeah.
All right, so isn't it true? I'm sorry. The plan was to go into the cars at the bank.
It went left. Nobody ain't supposed to get robbed. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to go car hopping, but he turned into this area. You know what I'm saying? Started talking about robbing. We walking down the street. You know, somebody walking. People walking down the street. It was one of the victims that looked like a male. He pointed him out. Said, "Robbed him." I said, "Nah, they probably don't even got nothing. They don't have nothing." You know what I'm saying?
Which victim looked like a man?
I don't know. It was one that looked like a male, short hair.
You talking about the white girl?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
She looked like a man to you?
Yes. We was driving down the street.
What about her look like a man to you?
Huh?
What about her look like a man to you?
What?
What about her appearance made you think that she was a man?
It was from a distance. I didn't see I was off drugs. It was from a distance.
You didn't see her long hair?
No.
You didn't see her shirt with midriff?
No.
You didn't see the fact that she had breasts?
No. When,
I'm sorry?
keep going.
So you're saying that Thomas Stein said, "Hey, let's go rob these people."
out of nowhere, yeah. And I said no at first, you know what I'm saying? Then he drove around the block again, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to press me, acting like I'm scared or something. And I let my pride get the best of me, and I did it. And you know what I'm saying, somebody's life got messed up, and it affected a lot of people.
So you're saying you let your pride get in the way, and then you did it.
Yeah,
What did you do?
I attempted to rob people, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I tried to stop. It was too late.
No,
It
no,
was too late.
Mr. Horne, what did you do?
I attempted to rob people.
How?
I robbed one, huh?
How?
I hopped out with it, you know what I'm saying, the gun, but,
Did you hop out of the back seat?
huh? No.
You
No.
sure?
Yes.
So
And I told him.
You hop out of the front seat then? You hop out of the front seat?
Yeah.
And who'd you go to?
When I looked, that one that am right, the one that we pushed ran up on, he never ran up on. I looked back.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand any of that. Can you say that again?
Am I right?
Am I right?
Yeah.
So you ran up to Am I right?
Yeah.
And what'd you do?
I up, you know what I'm saying? And I looked back looking for him. And I looked back. In a quick second, he shot. That's
You looked back from Am I right, and you saw who?
him up in Kayla.
Him?
Him got his gun at Kayla, and I looked back
Him who?
to my co-defendant.
You're talking about Thomas Stein,
Yeah.
the driver of the vehicle.
Yeah.
But everyone says there's 4 people in the car.
No, it just sounded like it's 3 people, because I shut the door when I got scared when I ran. I got on the back door, then I got on the front door and shut it. So it sounded like 3 car doors shut. That's probably why they think it was 3 people.
But when the car stopped, all 4 doors opened.
No,
How'd that happen?
no, 4 doors ain't open, you flagging.
I'm what?
You lying.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
Did you say I'm flagging? Was that what you just said?
Yes.
So if I said all 4 doors open, that's a lie.
Yeah, that's a lie.
So you look back at that exact moment, and Thomas Stein shoots Kayla. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
What gun did he have?
40 cal.
40 cal.
Yeah.
Had you seen that gun before?
Yeah.
Had you held that gun before?
Yeah.
Prior to stopping with these girls, did you use any drugs?
Hmm?
Did you use any drugs?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you use?
I was always on drugs.
You're always on drugs.
Yes.
What were you using?
Marijuana, I think, and I think I popped pills.
What kind of pills?
Percocets.
You're popping Percocets.
Yeah.
You weren't taking any fentanyl?
No.
So after the shot rings off, you get back in the car, is that right?
I run. I asked him. I start screaming. I asked him, "Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot?"
So when the girls said that they heard somebody say that, that was you saying that?
Yes.
So when you got back in the car, you opened another door besides your own?
Yeah, because I was nervous trying to run to the back, just trying to look and run at the same time.
So you ran to the back door.
I ran to the back door. I got to the back door. I shut it, and I ran to the front door, passenger seat,
Why?
because I was nervous.
You were so nervous about getting the car fast enough, you went to the wrong door?
Yeah.
Which side did you get into?
The passenger seat.
So you opened the back passenger side door first?
Then I opened the passenger back door, then I opened the front.
Was your gun loaded?
No.
It was an unloaded gun?
Yes, I told him to unload his gun before he got out the car, but he backdoored me and he didn't unload the gun. He kept one in the head.
So let me get this straight. I want to make sure this is clear for the jury. You had an unloaded gun, but you got the gun from Thomas, and he gave you a loaded gun, and he backdoored you by putting one in the head.
And his gun, yeah. I told him before it happened, take the bullets out the gun, but you know what I'm saying, he didn't listen.
So you told him to take the bullets out of his gun?
Yeah.
What'd you do with your bullets?
I took the clip out the gun.
You took the magazine out of the gun?
Yeah, it was never nothing in the head, no none of that.
I'm sorry?
There wasn't never no bullets in the head, no none of that.
There was never any bullets in it?
Yeah.
Even with the magazine?
Yeah. Only reason the shell got caught in the gun was the gun jammed.
So I'm confused. The shell got caught in the gun and the gun jammed, but there are no bullets in the gun.
In his gun.
In his gun?
Yeah.
Were you holding the Glock or was he?
He was.
Why did the gun jam?
Because he shot.
What was he doing when he shot?
I don't know. I just looked back and seen him shoot, and it was just too fast. It was like too fast. Like that's why I felt like he, you know what I'm saying? I felt like he knew her because it was too fast. Like
You felt like he knew her.
yeah, it was too fast. It was like 2 seconds.
How did he know her?
I don't know. You ask him that. That's your defendant.
Did you know her?
No.
Did you know them right?
No.
Did you know Luann Dejai?
No.
What school did you go to?
North.
I'm sorry?
North.
Nerth?
North Fort Myers High.
Was there ever a revolver in the car that evening?
No.
So what'd you do when you got back in the car? What's happening?
I'm screaming out and asking why they shoot.
You're screaming at him.
Yeah.
Sure he's not screaming at you?
No.
Or any of the other guys in the car?
There wasn't nobody else in the car. You just like trying to put words in my mouth. There wasn't nobody else in the car.
Where'd you go?
We went to his house.
Straight there?
Yeah.
You didn't drive around first?
No.
When you got to Stein's house, what happened?
We was arguing.
You were arguing.
Yeah.
Like physically arguing or verbally arguing?
Verbally.
Okay. Was there ever a time that you became a physical fight?
I don't recall.
You don't recall swinging on Thomas Stein?
It was 2 years ago, so I really don't recall it. Yeah, I think I did.
Did you pull a gun on Thomas Stein?
No.
Did he pull a gun on you?
Yeah.
What happened then?
The shell showed from the gun. And I told him the shell and the gun. We started talking. Then we burnt the clothes up and I went home.
Hang on. So the shell was stuck in the gun.
Yeah. And I sweet talked him.
What do you mean you sweet talked him?
I sweet talked him.
How so? What'd you say?
Told him we dogs, what you doing? I said something like that.
Is that when he took the shell casing and did what with it?
what he did with the shell casing.
Did you ever tell anyone that he flushed it down the toilet?
I don't remember.
Would reading a copy of your deposition refresh your recollection? Would reading a copy of your deposition refresh your recollection as to what he did with the shell casing?
Huh?
You just said that you don't remember what he did with the shell casing, correct?
I don't recall.
You don't recall that I just asked you that, or you don't recall what he did with the shell casing?
I don't remember. I think he flushed it down the toilet. I really don't remember.
Okay. You told law enforcement that he flushed it down the toilet, right?
I think so.
So why doesn't Thomas Stein drive you home there?
Cause I ain't want to take him home. I ain't trust him. I texted my dad and told him I need a ride.
You didn't trust Thomas Stein to take you home?
You know,
Why?
cause he just killed somebody for no reason. I don't even know if somebody got killed. Somebody got shot for no reason.
All right. So instead of having him take you home, you were going to hang out there at his house.
No, I stood out the door for like 30 minutes for my ride, but he sent the wrong address.
I see. So you stood outside of his house for 30 minutes.
Yeah, like something like that.
You're waiting for your ride.
Yeah,
Was someone coming to pick you up?
yeah.
Who?
I don't know, one of my dad's friends.
But you said he gave you the wrong address?
Yeah,
Or he gave your dad the wrong address?
he sent my dad the wrong address.
So why were you using Thomas Stein's phone?
My phone, I was watching him. I made him put the address. I knew his address, but I just made him put it in to watch him because I ain't want to try to shoot me in my face while my head was in my phone.
Okay. So you had Thomas Stein put in his address.
Yeah.
You made sure that he was doing it so you could watch him,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then you watched him put in the wrong address.
I didn't watch him. I was just watching him. My phone was up here. How can I, you know what I'm saying, see what he putting in?
So your dad sends a car, and the car goes to the wrong address, right?
Yeah,
Your dad calls you, and obviously he's upset, right?
yeah.
Tell me about that.
He was just upset telling me I sent the wrong address. Then I asked him, I think he asked me, my co-defendant asked me, can his mom take me home? I said, I don't care. I was just trying to get up out of there. And I went home.
So his mom took you home.
Yeah,
But does mom have any idea what the two of you have been doing?
not until the next morning.
So his mom drops you off, right?
Yeah,
And you're sitting in the back seat.
yeah,
Who's in the front seat?
by his sister.
The next morning, your family reaches out to Miss Stein, right, and asks for a meeting?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Are you part of that meeting?
Yeah,
Where do you meet?
yes.
Where do you meet?
You said, where do we meet?
Yes.
My grandma's house.
Is that Maudine's house?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Maudena?
yeah.
Where's your gun at this point?
Hmm?
Where's your gun?
No,
The gun that you had during the course of the robbery when you were robbing these girls. What'd you do with the gun?
me.
Yes.
I think it was gone. But no, it wasn't going. I don't remember.
Did you leave it at Thomas Stein's house?
I don't recall. It wasn't my gun.
Did Thomas Stein bring you that gun the next day?
I don't recall.
When's the next time you held that gun?
When I threw it in the river.
So you had the gun after the murder, correct?
I don't recall.
You just said you threw it in the river.
When I threw it, yes. When I threw it in the river, yes.
So you had it just before you threw it in the river.
Yes, that was like March 20th.
So 3 days after the murder,
I don't remember what was going on because there was so much going on. I don't remember.
so 3 days after the murder, you threw the gun into the river.
Yeah.
Do you know which part of the river?
No, I don't think it was 3 days. I don't know.
You said March 20th.
Around that time, yeah.
You didn't pull the trigger in the robbery, right?
No. I won't do nothing like that.
Excuse me?
I won't do nothing like that.
So why'd you get rid of the gun?
Because I didn't want to get caught with it.
You didn't want to get caught with it.
Yeah.
That gun had no link whatsoever to the murder,
No.
but you still got rid of it.
Yeah.
In fact, I think you got rid of the gun separate from the magazine, right?
Yeah.
And the bullets.
Yeah.
So in a different location, you discard the gun. At another location, you discard the magazine and bullets.
Yeah.
We kind of touched on this briefly, but you provided some information to law enforcement, is that right?
What you mean?
You gave them a proffer?
Yeah.
So it's like a preview of your testimony to law enforcement, right?
Yeah.
What your testimony would be if you were called to testify at trial.
Yeah.
You did that with the assistance of your attorney.
Hmm?
You did that with the assistance of an attorney, Mr.
Yeah.
Hyder.
Yeah.
Before the proffer was made, you were arrested, right?
Hmm?
You were arrested for the murder? For robbery?
Proffer is made. I ain't never. What you mean?
You were arrested for the murder and the robbery, right?
Yeah.
About a month after Thomas Stein?
Yeah.
You were in hiding, correct?
I wasn't hiding. I was in the city. I wasn't hiding. I was. Once I gave myself up, I could have left. I wasn't hiding because I knew I was dead wrong.
You weren't staying with your dad,
Huh?
correct?
Huh?
You weren't staying with your dad, correct?
I was down my dad.
You were staying with your dad.
Yeah.
You were there the entire time.
No, I was moving. No. What you mean?
When the police were looking for you, were you staying with your dad?
Yeah.
Is that where they picked you up?
No, I was at my dad's house, my grandma's house, my auntie's house.
All right, so you went between your dad's house, your grandma's house, and your auntie's house. Where were you arrested?
My mom's house.
After you were arrested, were there any more arrests for this case?
Mm-mm.
Wasn't your mom arrested?
Oh yeah, my mom, my dad, my auntie had witness tampering.
Your mom is Shanice Stewart.
Yeah.
Your dad is Christopher Horne Sr.
Yeah.
And your auntie is Baraka Stewart.
Yeah.
They were all arrested
Yeah.
for witness tampering.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Because Tom's mom lied on them and said that he threatened them.
They had threatened her,
Yeah.
was the lie.
Yeah.
Were you aware that they offered to pay for Thomas Stein's legal services?
No, I told them don't contact them.
When did you offer to provide testimony to the state?
A year in.
A year in. So if you were arrested in April 2024, that means you reached out in April 2025?
Yeah, I think so.
When were your parents and auntie's case dropped?
When I went down there and told them what happened.
In addition to your parents and your aunt's case being dropped, were you made an offer on this case if you cooperated?
Yeah.
What's the offer?
25 years in prison.
25 years in prison. Is that with a minimum mandatory? So no minimum mandatory.
No mandatory.
Not taking that offer, what were you exposed to?
What you mean?
What were you looking at if you didn't take that offer?
Life.
Life. And to your understanding, life in Florida means life.
Yeah.
So you go into a box, you get carried out in a box.
Yeah.
Of that 25 years, because you don't have a minimum mandatory, what will you actually be serving?
21.
21 years?
Yeah.
Good time and game time.
Yeah.
And that's minus your time you've already served, is that correct?
Yeah.
So you'll be out in 19 years.
Yeah.
What do you have to do in order to get that deal?
Do this.
You have to testify.
Yeah.
But not just testify, right? You have to testify truthfully.
Yeah.
What happens if the state says you weren't truthful in your testimony?
Let me get life.
The plea is off the table and you're getting life.
Yeah.
Just a second moment. Two more things. You didn't give one proffer to the state, you gave two, is that correct?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to tell them the truth about my parents at first. And
You weren't-
evidence.
You weren't telling the truth about your parents and the evidence at first.
Yeah.
Did Thomas Stein ever threaten to call 911 and call the police and tell them what happened?
He was trolling. Yeah.
He was trolling?
Yeah, he called my phone after it happened. And he was trolling, playing, trolling.
He wanted to call the police.
No, he was trolling. He was playing. He was joking, laughing about the situation, thinking it's funny.
He was thinking it's funny.
Yeah, he was trolling, thinking it's funny.
This situation here with the Kayla Rincon-Miller being dead and shot
Yeah.
and a robbery gone sideways,
Yeah.
you're saying he thought that was funny.
Yeah, he thought it was all a joke.
What did you do when he threatened to call 911?
I told him, I said, "Hey, bro, you flagging." I hung up the phone on him.
What's that?
I hung up the phone on him.
You hung up the phone on him.
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was scared for what happened the other night. I kept thinking about it. Bad flash.
You were scared he was going to call the police, right?
No,
And rat you out.
no. Why you doing all that screaming, bro? All you gotta do is talk calm. I ain't do nothing about it. I don't do nothing like that.
Judge, I'd like the record to reflect that I haven't raised my voice, Mr. Moore.
Yes, he is. He is raising his voice.
The volume was a little higher than normal, but we can move on.
How many times did you lie to law enforcement?
Proper question, Your Honor. Objection.
Overruled.
How many times did you lie to law enforcement?
Twice. No, first time.
The first time?
Yeah.
And the second time?
I ain't lie to him.
What about during the deposition you gave to me?
I ain't lie to you.
Did you ever claim the gun in the video was a water gun?
I don't think so.
We're looking at a copy of your deposition, refresh your recollection as to what you said that gun was.
What video?
you were making holding what we thought was a weapon
What video?
on your live.
What, like the night that happened?
Yeah.
Or you talking about my trailer video?
Your what?
My trailer video.
The live video that happened that night.
I ain't never said I was no water gun.
You said there was another video, a chiller video?
Huh?
A chiller video? Is that what you called it?
Yeah, with the fire behind me.
Did you have a gun in that video too?
No,
What gun was that?
it wasn't no gun. It was a light.
It was a light.
Yeah, it wasn't no gun.
You never claimed it was a water gun?
Getting answer out loud, sorry.
No.
Are you sure? Do you want to look at your deposition to see if it kind of refreshes your
Bro,
recollection?
I know I ain't said that, bro. You flagging. I know I ain't said that.
So looking at your deposition, the
I
sworn
ain't
testimony
said
you
I
gave
was,
me.
I ain't said no water gun. I said I was a 1911. I said the gun I had was a 1911.
So the gun you had in the video was a 1911.
Yeah.
That was on the night of the murder.
Yeah.
When you were making that video, were you using your phone?
I don't remember. I think we was using his phone.
What'd you do with your phone that night?
Me?
Yeah.
I was just on it.
Okay.
I don't think I used my phone that night. I think we used his.
That's the phone that ended up in the Caloosahatchee?
The night of that happened, you said like the phone I had that night?
Yeah, the phone
Yeah.
you had that night.
Yeah,
How many phones did you have?
about one.
Judge Van Man?
Amen.
The hair that you're currently sporting before the court, the jurors now, you have what would you call that? Like a fade? Close crop?
I don't got no haircut.
Okay.
Nothing.
Did you have a haircut that night?
No, I don't think so.
What'd your hair look like?
No,
Normal?
yeah,
Do you have any, you ever have it, you ever wear it in like a short twist?
never.
Do you ever wear it in like a braided, like cornrows?
No.
So it's always been like that?
I had a fro when I was a kid, but yeah.
You had a fro?
When I was out recently, I just had waves. I ain't had no dreads, none. I had waves.
You had waves?
Yeah,
Like finger waves?
yeah.
Alright. Nothing further, Judge. Thank you.
Could I ask for a 10-minute recess, just so that I can gather the evidence that I need?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll send you back to the jury room. Let's just All right. Record reflects the jury's exited the courtroom, being recessed for about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
You can go back and we'll bring it back out. Okay? Then we've got to use comfort break later.
All right.
Please be seated. All right, for the record, the state's president, defense counsel, and defendant are present. Are we ready to bring, we'll bring back Mr. Horne, and then we'll bring the jury out.
Yes, thank you, Judge.
All right,
And thank you for
Horne,
the
come back
time.
and take the stand. All right. And just remember, try and speak up loud enough where, because everything's being recorded, and so if it's a low volume, it's hard for the recording to be accurate, okay? All right, so just speak up
Can I
loud.
just approach for a moment?
Yes.
Chris, is it okay if I just push us a little closer to you?
Yeah.
It's really hard to hear, and I just want to make sure that the jurors get you very consistent. I'm going to put it right here, and then if you can just, can you scoot your chair forward? I know it's hard when you're cuffed. Just scoot a little forward, and then lean in when I ask you questions, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's better.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring the jury. Everybody ready for the jury to come back in?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead. Okay.
Jurors entry.
All right, please be seated. You may-
Good afternoon, Chris. You know me as Sarah, right? And have we met several times?
Yes, ma'am.
I want to just talk to you and have you tell the jurors a little bit more about your background.
Objection, Judge, calls for narrative.
I haven't heard
I
a
haven't
question yet.
asked a question. How many schools did you attend growing up?
Like 16,
16 different schools?
something like that.
Did you move around a lot from school to school?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you have trouble in school? Just school was hard for you?
Yes, ma'am.
And when this case occurred, when the murder of Kayla occurred back in March, were you in school anywhere?
Yeah.
Were you at North Fort Myers High at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And how were you doing in school?
Objection, Judge, relevance.
Sustained.
Okay. Did you still struggle in school?
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you about the day of March 17th, on that Sunday. Did you go to the beach with Thomas or Jaden that day?
No, ma'am.
And did you make plans to get together with Thomas later that evening?
Yes.
Did you call Thomas Thomas or Tom or T?
T.
And you said you met him through Gerald Ford,
Yeah.
and you would call him DJ?
Yeah.
And was DJ locked up at the time?
Yeah.
Now, when you got together, did you decide to go and break into cars to see if
Yes.
you could get stuff out of cars?
Yes.
And when you got in the car and left with Thomas Stein, did you go to a movie theater, not the same one that Kayla
Yeah.
and her friends were?
Yeah.
And where was that movie theater?
North Fort Myers.
And that was closer to Tom T's house?
Yes, ma'am.
And when you went over to that area, did you also drive through a neighborhood?
Yes.
And when you drove through that neighborhood, were there parked cars in that neighborhood?
Yes.
And did you also try to look through some of those cars to see if any of those cars were unlocked?
Yes.
About how many cars would you say you looked through?
And I never really got a car. I got a car one time, I think.
I'm sorry?
I don't think I got a car.
You didn't get
I
into
think
a
I just
car?
got it one time, yeah.
Okay, and that car door was locked?
Yeah.
So you were never able to get into a car.
No.
Now, were you and Thomas or T, were you hanging out together, making decisions together that night about what to do?
Yeah, we were supposed to go cake or property.
Okay, so I'm gonna take you just through step by step, okay? So, are you nervous to be here?
Objection, Judge. Proper question.
Overruled.
Are you nervous to be here today?
Yes, ma'am.
What is that?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you afraid of being a snitch?
Objection, Judge. Improper question. He's
Sustained.
listed as a witness.
No, I'm not, because like they deserve justice and they weren't
All right,
righteous.
you can wait for a question.
Okay.
Mr. Miller, you ask him a question.
I'm gonna keep just asking you questions, all right? So you leave that area, do you drive through that movie theater over in North Fort Myers?
Yes.
And are you still thinking you're gonna go through cars and try to find
Yeah.
whatever you can find?
Yeah.
When you're looking at a car, you might be looking for jewelry or phones or money, whatever you can find of some value. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, at some point, do you go over to Jaden Fernandez's house?
Yes.
And how do you know Jaden Fernandez? You know him through T?
T. Yeah.
And I'm going to show you what's been introduced into evidence as State's Exhibit 16. Just take a moment. All right. Is that who you know as Jaden Fernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Which exhibit number is that?
It's 16.
Okay, thank you.
It's 16.
Yes.
And did you call Jaden Fernandez something different?
Jaden.
Just Jaden?
Yeah.
And did you know him very well?
No.
And this gun that he's holding, was that the gun that you carried the night of the robbery?
Yeah.
Now, on the day that you went to do this robbery, I'm going to show 24A. Is that what you were wearing when you got out of the car?
Yes.
Okay, this exact same outfit, the blue pants, the red hooded sweatshirt, and there's like some kind of a graphic or picture on it.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm showing this exhibit, it's 24B. That's also another picture of what you were wearing.
Yes.
And did you have your hair short, sort of like you do now, but maybe a little shorter?
Yeah.
And were these taken at a party that you went to over in the area where Thomas picked you up?
Yes.
And the car that he was driving that night, was it this Nissan Pathfinder that's in State's Exhibit 17?
Yes.
Did he ever let anybody else drive the car that night?
No.
And had you ever seen him driving that car before?
No.
This is the first time you saw him driving that?
Yes.
And had he driven you around before on other occasions?
Yeah. Yes.
Do you remember?
I really don't remember, but.
Okay, if you don't
it was like
remember-
2 years ago, I can remember.
If you don't remember, it's okay to say that. All right, with regard to him driving, had you hung out at T's house quite a bit before that?
Yeah.
And you like to go to
I'm sorry?
You got the scope that are right.
Overruled.
you like to go to T's house because you were allowed to smoke weed there,
Yeah.
and you were allowed to play with guns.
Yeah.
And in fact, your dad was very strict, right?
Yeah.
And your mom was really strict,
Yeah.
even stricter than your dad, right?
Yeah.
And they wouldn't let you play with guns,
Yes.
and they wouldn't let you smoke weed.
Yes.
And so you like to go to T's house because his mom let you play with guns,
Yeah.
and his mom let you smoke weed,
Yeah.
and you could kind of do what you wanted there. And so on this night, you decided to go hang out with T, and you made plans to do bad things. Now, you left that theater in North Fort Myers, you went over and got Jaden Fernandez, and he wanted some weed from T, right?
Yeah.
And T sold weed to him.
Yes.
He didn't just give his weed away for free.
So
And he didn't just hand you over weed and give you all the stuff you wanted. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And when he got that he got Jaden and picked him up. Did Jaden get in the car with you and T and go over to T's house to get that weed?
I really don't remember. I just remember him buying the weed.
Okay, so you remember him getting weed that night from T?
Yeah,
And he paid T for that weed?
yeah,
And then you dropped him off, or he got out, or some point he goes back into his house. Is that correct?
yeah,
And he doesn't stay with you and T. And when you leave the house or leave Jaden behind, it's just you and T.
yeah,
And T's driving the car.
yes,
And then you go to a church parking lot, correct?
yeah.
And there's another car in that parking lot. Did you see that other car?
I think I saw somebody pull in.
Okay, you saw somebody pull into the
Yeah.
parking lot?
Yeah,
Did you have any communications with anybody in another car?
no,
And then you decide to go over to Cape Coral, toward Cape Coral Parkway, is that correct?
yeah.
And why is it that you decide to go to Cape Coral Parkway when you were over in North Fort Myers?
Because T said this, you know what I'm saying? Like, come
I'm saying, I
over.
can't hear you. You gotta speak up louder.
My co-defendant said, we're gonna come up over there. Like, there's rich people over there.
He said there were rich people over there
Yeah, we're gonna come up over there.
to come up over there. And does that, being that there's more rich people, did you think you could get more money or get more things from people over near the Cape Coral Parkway?
Yeah, hit cars. Yeah,
Okay. And so you just testified about the firearm that you were carrying that night, correct?
yeah,
And did you know T to carry a Glock?
yeah,
Okay. And his mom, it was his mom's gun, but he carried it often, correct?
yeah.
I'm showing you State's Exhibit 16B. Is this the gun that T carried the night of the murder?
Yes,
I'm showing you State's Exhibit 16C. Is this T's house, or where you would hang out with him?
yes,
Now, you go over to toward Cape Coral Parkway, but you are on Del Prado, is that correct? Is that a yes?
yes, ma'am.
And if you could just speak
Yes.
up, because the jurors need to
Yes,
hear what
ma'am.
you're saying, all right? And when you went toward Cape Coral Parkway on Del Prado, did you turn into another movie theater?
Yes,
And in that movie theater, did you stop at all?
no,
Okay, you just kept driving through the parking lot?
yes,
And at this point, the two of you were going to rob people, is that correct? You were going to
Yeah.
find someone to rob.
yeah,
So you're driving around looking for somebody that you can rob.
yes,
Okay. And there's a bank that you drive by, is that correct?
yes,
And did you see, is there an ATM machine at that bank where people can get out cash?
yeah,
And was there somebody in the parking lot of that bank?
yeah.
And that person that was in the parking lot, what color car did they have?
Yeah, there's 2 yellow cars, 2 Ford, and a Mustang.
It was a yellow car, a Mustang?
Yeah,
And did you decide that you weren't going to rob someone at that ATM?
yeah, cause cameras.
And you were worried the cameras would capture you and you and T would be caught?
Yeah,
So you kept driving,
yeah,
and you see three girls walking. You believed Emma looked like a boy, but you see 3 people walking.
yeah,
And the lighting's not good, right?
yeah,
And so T drives,
yeah,
and you pass these 3 people walking, and you and T both decide you're going to rob them.
yeah.
Did you put any pressure on T or threaten him that he needed to rob these people?
No,
Did he think that, or did he tell you, let's just go get their numbers?
what you mean?
Was he trying to get their numbers, pick them up?
No, it was like, you don't know, he just wanted to rob him, you know what I'm saying? And I
Okay.
said, I turned it down at first, but I ain't know him. I just met him, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was trying to, like, I'm scared or something.
But I want to make it clear, Chris, you decided that you were going to commit a robbery that night
Yeah,
with T, correct? And you see these 3 people, and you kind of drive, or T drives by slow, and you're looking at these people.
I ain't never look at them. I can see them like when
Okay.
from a distance, but I wouldn't drive past them. My head was on my phone.
Okay, but you saw them, you couldn't see details of them.
Yeah,
And you both decide that you're going to rob these people after you drive past.
yeah,
But you've already driven past and you decide these are the 3 targets that you're going to target that night.
yes,
Okay, so you continue driving up the street, and then T does a U-turn, and you go back down to where these people are walking, correct?
yeah,
And then you have to go U-turn back to get to where that stop sign is.
yeah,
And at that point, T pulls up and shines his lights at the girls. Is that
yeah,
correct?
yeah,
And you get out and you have a mask on,
mhm,
and you have that red sweatshirt with your hood, And you have,
I'm not hearing audible answers.
Yes.
make sure you speak up, all right?
Yes.
And just lean up if you can, Chris, okay?
Yes.
And you see them, and you get out of the car fast,
Yeah.
and you go toward the white girl.
Yeah.
And you didn't know her name was Emma Wright at that time.
No.
You've since learned her name.
Yeah.
And you didn't know that the other girl was Luann DeJette.
No.
You've since learned her name.
Yes.
And T gets out with his Glock he's holding, and he goes toward Kayla.
Yeah.
And you didn't know Kayla Rincon-Miller until afterward, correct?
Yeah.
And he goes toward her, and you are in front of the white girl.
Yeah.
And you point your gun, and you are both demanding that they give them your stuff, correct? And did you even have a chance to take their stuff at that time?
I ain't even have the, like, I ain't even demand, like, out my mouth, because it was so fast.
And you say it was so fast, a
Yeah.
gun, a bullet
it
was fired.
2 seconds. It wasn't even it wasn't a long time. It was just 2 seconds. And
So
it
all,
wasn't,
almost immediately when you
yeah,
get
as
up,
soon as you
I'm
got
gonna
in the
just
car.
stop.
Let her ask the question, and you can respond.
We're being recorded, Chris,
Yeah.
so everything you say and everything I say is being recorded. And when we both talk at the same time, the recording can't pick that up. So I know you're nervous, but just let me finish my statements, okay? So you get out, and just within moments of you getting out, a gun goes off.
Yeah.
And what was your immediate thought when the gun went off?
Why did you shoot?
Why did you shoot? And that came out of your mouth. You said that. Why did you shoot?
Yeah.
Did you say a bad word when you said, why did you shoot?
Yeah.
What-
I
what
don't
did you
remember what I
say?
said, but I said something like that, yeah.
Okay, so you said a very loud statement. Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then you go back to get into the car,
Yeah.
and you go back and you accidentally open the back door.
Yeah.
And the back passenger door.
Yeah.
You realize it, shut the door, and get into the passenger.
Yeah.
When you leave that scene, do you know that Kayla is shot to the point where she's going to end up dying?
No.
You get the hell out of Dodge, is that correct?
Yes.
You get back into the car, and T drives away
Yeah.
really fast.
Yeah.
And you get back to his house at record time.
Yeah.
You don't have time to make any stops on the way back to T's house.
Yes.
You're driving as fast as you can.
Yes.
And you're both in shock, right, about what just happened.
No.
Or you're in shock for sure, right?
Yeah.
You get back to T's house, and you decide to get rid of the sweatshirt you're wearing.
Yes.
And T also decides to get rid of the clothing he was wearing.
Yes.
Because even though you had a mask covering your face, you didn't have anything covering the clothing you were wearing.
Yes.
And so you would be able to potentially be identified by the clothing that you were wearing and that T was wearing. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And this house that the Steins live in, there's quite a bit of grass and backyard area to that, correct? It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere where there's a lot of
Yeah.
area. And the two of you go and you burn your clothing, correct?
Yeah.
And in fact, you end up getting a ride back to your dad's house, is that right?
Yeah.
Because you have no way to get back to his house.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Stein offers to give you a ride.
Yes.
And when she gives you a ride, what are you wearing on your top part?
Black jacket.
Okay, do you have a t-shirt on at all?
No.
Okay, you're bare chested
Yeah.
because you burned that sweatshirt that you were wearing during the robbery.
Yeah.
And you then go to your house, and at this point, you don't know what's happened, you don't know that Kayla's dead.
Yeah.
And at some point you learn that Kayla has died, correct?
Yeah.
Now, T gets arrested pretty quickly. Was that accurate?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go on to the next day, the 18th. Do you, your mom, Shanice Stewart, your dad, Christopher Horne Sr., your stepmom, Shanita, your aunt, Baraka Stewart, all go with Jessica Stein and T to a park area?
Yes.
Okay, and you're all talking about what happened, correct?
We started talking about what happened when we went to my grandmother's house.
Okay, so you don't talk at the park, you don't give details of the park, you wait till you get to your grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And Jessica and T follow you to your grandmother's house.
Yeah.
And you're all talking about what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. And you end up, as you're talking about how to get rid of some of the evidence that could exist, correct? There's conversation about getting rid of the evidence.
Yes.
And there's conversation about cell phones, there's conversation about tracking,
Yes.
okay? There's conversation about the firearms. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And at this point, T had already gotten rid of the Glock, correct?
Yes.
He had an uncle that got rid of it for him?
Yeah.
Objection, Judge. Hearsay. Calls for speculation.
All right, approach.
Now, it takes a while for the police to find you, is that correct?
Yeah.
And you and your dad, pretty quickly after this murder, you move out of that house.
Yeah.
Okay? And you get arrested about a month after the crime happens.
Yeah.
And it was harder to track you down because you weren't the one driving the car that night, correct? There was no GPS tracking you with the car.
Continue.
I'm gonna strike that. It's a little confusing. So you get arrested and you get booked into jail, correct?
Yeah.
And you get booked into jail and you've been sitting in jail ever since.
Yeah.
All right. And you get charges filed into adult court.
Yeah.
So you initially go into the juvenile justice center where you're held as a juvenile.
Yeah.
And then they move you over into a special section in the jail for juveniles, but you're now treated as an adult. Is that correct?
Yes.
And at some point, through your lawyer, you reached out because you wanted to provide information to the state, and you were hoping to get a better deal. Is that correct?
Yes.
You didn't want to go to trial and fight the charges.
Yes.
You wanted to take responsibility.
Objection, Judge. Self-serving hearsay.
Sustained.
Did you feel bad for what you did?
Yeah.
Objection,
Yeah.
Judge. Self-serving hearsay.
Sustained.
Did you arrange for your lawyer to come and meet with the detective on the case, Mike LaSalandra?
Yes.
And did you also meet with myself?
Yes.
And you met with Alyssa Wolf, my partner in this
Yes.
case?
Yes.
And we all met at Cape Coral Police Department, is that correct?
Yes.
And we met in a room that had recording devices,
Yes.
and everything was recorded that we talked about.
Yes.
And I actually gave you a proffer agreement, is that correct?
Yes.
And a proffer is where you came in and you said, I'm gonna tell you what happened that night. And I told you there's no promises, is that right? You remember that?
Yeah.
And that there was no guarantee that you would get any deal from the state. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you said that was fine. You were going to give your statement and tell us what happened. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in that first proffer that you gave, did you try to protect your parents from some things they did to help you with getting rid of the evidence?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you actually lie to detectives and lie to myself and to Ms. Wolf about what happened to the gun and what happened to your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
And you did that because you didn't want your dad to get in trouble because he assisted you that night. Is that correct?
Hmm?
You didn't want your dad to get in trouble by telling us how you got rid of the evidence. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you didn't want your stepmom, Shanita, to get in trouble for helping get rid of the evidence. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so later on, months later, you reached out through your lawyer and wanted to come back and talk and tell about getting rid of that evidence.
Yes.
Okay? And the reason you lied was because you didn't want your parents to get arrested for tampering with evidence
Yes.
or some other charge. So you came back and you told detectives where you had gotten rid of the gun. Is that correct?
Yes.
And defense called it a river, but was it a canal?
It was a canal
And where was that canal that you got rid of the gun?
by my grandma's house.
By your grandma's house?
Yeah.
And was this the same grandma that you had that conversation with Jessica Stein and T?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you told the detectives, did you give them a location hoping that they would be able to find that gun?
Yeah.
And do you know if they actually were able to find that gun?
No.
And did they tell you they were going to send divers out and send people to try to find it?
Yeah.
Now, you also said in that second proffer that you got rid of your cell phone from that night.
Yeah.
And were you worried that your cell phone would track you or have information that police officers could find and have evidence against what you did that night?
Yes.
And that cell phone, you said that you threw into the Caloosahatchee River.
Mm-hmm.
Is that,
Yes, ma'am.
that correct? And you said the bridge that you were going over when you threw that in the river.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that correct? Okay. And so when you came in for that second proffer, the purpose was to talk about getting rid of the evidence and how you got rid of your own evidence.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you know when T shot Kayla how close he was to her?
It's close.
And were you very close to Emma?
Yeah.
And you were right up on them, correct?
Yes.
Now, I just want to go through and make sure I get everything, that I talk about everything. Now, the defense asked you about a phone call about 911. Did he call you right after the murder and pretend that police officers were at his house?
Yeah.
And did somebody overhear that conversation?
Yeah, my cousin.
Your cousin. And what did your cousin do when he overheard this conversation?
Objection, Judge calls for hearsay.
Back down, listener, Judge. Not for the truth of the matter asserted. And I'm not asking what he said either.
Okay.
My cousin asked me.
Overruled on the objection.
My cousin just,
Did he call your dad?
yeah.
And he told your dad that you were in some type of trouble?
Objection, Judge, hearsay.
And at this
Sustained.
effect, Judge, the hearsay exception will be effect on listener because I'm going to ask him what he did.
Okay, very well.
When your dad knew that you were in some type of trouble, did he confront you about what had happened?
Yeah.
And did you lie to your dad at first about you being involved in a robbery where Kayla Rincon-Miller was dead?
Yeah.
And eventually, did you have to tell your dad?
Yeah.
And did you tell your dad who was involved?
Yes.
And at that point, is that when you, your dad, and your family met with T and his mom at the park and at your grandma's house and came up with a plan?
Yes.
Now, the defense was asking about some videos that were found. And the video, this firearm that you carried that night that's in Jaden Fernandez's hand, does that have a laser?
Yes.
Okay, and so it shines a laser when you point it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show you a video, some videos that have been introduced into evidence, and just ask you to identify some things. And for the record, this is State's Exhibit 15B that has been admitted into evidence. Chris, can you see this video from where you're sitting?
Is that a yes or no?
Can you see this
Yes,
video?
ma'am.
Yes, okay. Can we pause it, Ms. Wolf? This area here, is this where that party was that you were at, that we showed the pictures of
Yes.
what you were wearing?
Yes.
And this is West Chase Circle?
Yes, ma'am.
This car right here, is that T's car?
Yes, ma'am.
Was he having trouble figuring out where you were?
Yes, ma'am.
And so were you communicating, you at first sent him an address
Yeah,
to
my phone
where,
like that.
just wait for one moment. You sent him an address from your phone as to where he could pick you up.
Yes.
And then he ended up calling you a couple times because he couldn't figure out where you were.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if we could go and play again. Right here, I'm gonna pause it. It looks like you're wearing the blue pants and the red hooded sweatshirt still that you were wearing at the party.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's you getting to the passenger door, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Chris, I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 23.
And if you just make sure when you show it that you're not standing in front of it.
Oh, yes, thank you, sorry. All right, that video that you just saw, were you able to see it from where you were sitting?
Yes.
Was that Jaden and T,
Yes.
and T was in the driver's seat?
Yes.
And that gun, is that the gun that T used that night?
Yeah.
And that was the gun that you saw T with on numerous occasions?
Yes.
Now I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 24. And this is that video that defense counsel showed you or asked you about earlier. Okay, I want to just ask you a few questions about this video. If we could go to 36, please, Ms. Wolf.
Thank
These different lights that we see throughout the video, the red lights, is that the laser from your firearm?
Yes.
How do you make the laser from your firearm work?
It got a grip on it.
It has a grip on it? Where is that grip located?
Under the trigger.
Under what?
The trigger.
Okay. And you're shining this laser, is that you holding that gun, shining the laser?
Yes.
Is this in the Nissan Pathfinder?
Yes.
And this was about an hour before the murder of Kayla, correct?
Yes.
And the we see T, and he's driving the car. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, I want to go to 59. Was that T talking when he's calling out some names?
Yes.
He says JJ, Kalana. Who's he talking to?
People on it live.
People on his live. Can you just tell the jurors, because not everybody on the jury might have a live or understand what that is?
People that's viewing it live.
I'm sorry?
People that's viewing it live.
There's people viewing it live. So this video that we're seeing, it's being posted live. Is it onto his Instagram account?
Yeah.
Okay. And the people are watching it, and he's calling out their name of the people watching it. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And there's nobody else in the Pathfinder at this time when you're making this video. Is that right? All right, if we could go to 110. Who was just talking now?
See,
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
my co-defendant.
I'm sorry?
My co-defendant.
Your co-defendant, T?
Yeah.
What did he just say?
You better hop up off of it.
He's going to what?
Hop up off of it.
And is that referring to the Instagram feed?
Yeah.
Okay, so at that point he gets off.
Yeah.
Now, after giving the two proffers, Chris, to the detective and to both myself and Ms. Wolf, the state extended a plea offer. Is that correct? And we offered you 25 years. Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, and that 25 years is to spend in prison. And if you have good behavior in prison, you'll get 15% off or get gain time. Is that correct?
Yes.
And for that 25 years, in exchange for that, you agreed to cooperate with the state. Is that correct?
Yes.
So to talk with us, to come in and testify at trial, should T go to trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you came into this courtroom in front of the judge and you raised your hand and you entered a plea and admitted to the attempted robberies that you committed that night, correct?
Yes.
And you also you said that you were guilty of that crime. Is that correct?
Yes.
And in exchange, you entered a plea and we held off sentencing until, and if and only if you cooperated, would you get that 25 years. Is that correct?
Yes.
And if you didn't cooperate, you could get up to life. All right, may I have a moment, Your Honor? I just want to clarify, I don't think I was clear. You actually pled to the murder case, is that correct?
Yes.
You pled to felony murder because during the course of the robbery you attempted, Kayla was shot and killed, is that correct?
Yes.
I have nothing further.
So the city calls you Chris and you call her Sarah, is that right?
Yes.
All right. You want to call me David? No? Can we stick with Mr. Horne? Is that okay? You said on direct that you went to 16 different schools. True?
I don't know if it was 16 something up to that.
Is that because you kept getting kicked out?
Nah, I was moving house from house and getting kicked out some of them.
Okay. And that was because of behavioral issues?
Yeah, and family problems.
And you were selling drugs?
No,
You didn't get kicked out of school for selling drugs? What's a cart?
huh?
What's a cart? You know what a cart is?
Yeah,
What's a cart?
it's a weed gun.
A what?
A weed gun.
Hey, you just gotta speak up louder, sorry.
So a weed cartridge?
Yeah, that marijuana come in.
And you would go to Tom Stein's house and you would smoke his carts, right?
Not really. Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Whose cart were you smoking that night?
Nah,
Your own?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
Thomas.
So they're from Thomas's house?
Yeah.
Did you have to buy it from him?
Yeah,
How much did you pay for it?
I don't remember.
Isn't it true that you just took it?
I ain't take nothing.
You testified on direct, Miss Miller. You're afraid of being seen as a snitch, is that right?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Is that why you keep saying there's only 2 people in the car? You don't want to give up the names of the other 2 people in the car?
What you trying to say?
I'm saying there's other 2 people in the car.
Huh?
Who are the other 2 people in the car?
It's only 2 people. What you talking about? It's only 2 people.
You're afraid of being seen as a snitch, correct?
No,
And you don't want to give up the other 2 names, do you?
there's no other 2 names.
You understand that your deal rests on whether or not you were truthful in giving truthful testimony here today?
Yeah, it was righteous. It wasn't righteous for what happened though. It wasn't righteous.
Well, I get it.
It wasn't righteous.
But your deal...
And I ain't finna
hang
lie
on.
about nothing. No,
Hang
it's
on,
not.
you have to wait till there's a question. And the deal rests on whether or not you were truthful.
No,
You understand that?
Wait, one second at a time, one at a time.
You
So
keep
let
trying
him
to
ask the
put words in
question.
my mouth.
Wait. Let him ask the question and then you can answer.
You understand that your deal rests upon whether or not you were truthful here today.
Yeah,
And if it's found not to be truthful, that deal is out the window. You understand that?
yeah.
So you told him once, you told him twice, there's only 2 people in the car, regardless of whatever everybody else says.
Yeah.
Who are you trying to protect, Chris?
Nobody. I can't protect nobody. It's about getting justice, but I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't do what was righteous. And the family deserve justice for what
You gotta
happened.
speak up louder.
I said I didn't do what was right, and the family deserves justice for what happened. I could have stopped it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. Nothing mess me every day. I ain't trying to save nobody.
You get commissary every month?
Yeah.
Who puts money in your commissary?
Sometimes my dad, my mom.
How much is in your commissary every month?
I don't know.
$200 every month?
I don't know.
When you were giving your first proffer, Miss Miller asked you, were you trying to protect your family, right?
Yeah.
Your family being Miss Jenny Stewart and Miss Baraka Stewart,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
They're here today watching you.
Yeah.
Your dad's not here though, right?
Nah.
You testified on direct, I'm sorry, on cross, that you met up the day after and it was discussing how to get rid of evidence, is that right?
Yes.
It was your dad giving the advice on how to get rid of evidence, correct?
Yes.
Because he's got some history on it, right?
Objection, improper question.
Succinct.
How would your dad know how to get rid of evidence?
I got rid of my own evidence. My dad ain't had nothing to do with it. He probably said something, he had nothing to do with it. Y'all be trying to paint an image on me, you know what I'm saying? But y'all ain't never trying to paint an image on them. You know
Why
what
would
I'm
your
saying?
dad-
And his mama helped do all
Why
that.
would your dad advise Miss Stein and Thomas Stein as to how to get rid of evidence?
I don't know.
Does he watch a lot of court TV?
I don't know.
Objection calls for speculation and asks and answered.
It's already been asked and answered already, so you can move on to the next question.
So to be clear, your answer is I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes? It has to be a verbal answer, sir.
What you saying, bro?
You don't know how your dad was able to render advice as to how to get rid of evidence.
No.
You don't know. You said that in the bank parking lot, you and T hatched this plan to start robbing people. Is that right?
Bank, the parking lot. No, the street from down the bank.
The street from down the bank.
Yeah.
So you go and you park at the bank. Is that right?
No.
That's when you see the yellow Mustang?
We drive down the street.
Okay.
He started trying to put words in my mouth and let me speak, right?
Speak. Tell me how the plan came about, how you're going to rob people. And I want to ask you some questions about that.
I already told you, man. Already told you.
You got to be responsive to the attorney's questions and just speak up loud.
I already told you.
How did you hatch the plan to start robbing people?
It was my co-defendant's idea. We were supposed to go hit cars that night, but everything went left.
So where were you when you?
Wait, you got to let him answer, so go ahead.
It was I was supposed to go hit the cars that night. I ain't supposed to rob nobody.
Where were you when you hatched the plan to start robbing people?
There was no plan. I was in the passenger seat though, but there was no plan.
You were where?
I was in the passenger seat,
You were in the passenger seat. But where was the vehicle?
down the street from the bank.
Down the street from the bank.
Yeah.
Did you ever pull into the bank parking lot?
No.
No. So the whole idea that you were watching for people to go to the ATM and going, the guy with the yellow Mustang, that's all made up, right?
What you mean?
You testified on direct, you were in the bank parking lot, you were watching the ATM, and you're waiting for someone to go to the ATM.
I was in the
Wait, let me finish the question, you can answer.
And you're waiting for someone to come to the ATM, and you saw a guy in a yellow Mustang. But then you decided, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I ain't never said I was in the parking lot. I saw it down the street. I ain't never said I was in the parking lot. People just putting words in my mouth.
Were you using binoculars? How were you watching the ATM?
I'm gonna object to this.
Well,
character.
first of all, it's compound, so.
How were you watching the ATM?
I told you we were driving down the street.
Okay, how were you able to see the ATM? Did you use something to aid your
It's a
vision?
bank. Of course it got ATM. They was, you know what I'm saying? Of course it got ATM.
Okay. But how did you see it? If you were down the street?
Down the street by the stop sign.
By the stop sign?
Yes.
Okay. So you're down the street by the stop sign, and what were you using to watch the ATM from down the street?
My eyes. What else I be using?
Did you have a pair of binoculars with you?
No, because I didn't plan nothing out.
You had a mask with, right?
Yeah.
You had a gun.
Yeah.
So you're planning something.
No.
It's one thing to try door handles to see if the car's open and take some loose change. It's another thing to hold somebody up with a gun in the face. Do you agree with that statement? Do you agree with that statement?
Say it again.
It's a different act to try a door handle, to go into a car to see if there's loose change. And there's a different act, a completely
Yeah.
different act,
Yeah.
to hold a gun up to somebody and say, give me all your shit.
Yeah.
So at what point do you form the plan to switch from going into cars to robbing people at gunpoint?
Don't be screaming at me. Don't be doing all that.
I just want to make sure you understand the questions.
I'm coming to collect with you. Don't be doing all that with me.
You're going to come collect with
I
me?
said I'm come collect with you. Don't be doing all that with me. And nothing was planned. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was supposed to die. Nothing was planned.
Nothing was planned.
No, I don't. No, not in my head. Nothing was planned.
So according to your story, at some point, Thomas is just driving down the road, makes a U-turn after he sees the girls, and you hop out, and what's the agreement? Like what?
It wasn't planned. It was how you said. It was impulsive.
It was impulsive.
Yeah.
So what was said? What was the conversation between you and T?
You know what I'm saying? You pointed him out. At first I said, nah. You know what I'm saying? But he got time like I was scared to do this, so I said, yeah, I done it.
Are you sure this conversation wasn't with the two people in the back seat?
I told you there wasn't nobody, and you keep saying people in the back seat. You keep trying to put words in my mouth. There wasn't nobody in the back seat.
During your proffer with the state, did Detective Lasalandra ever tell you that they can tell a lot from cars, electronics, black boxes?
Huh?
They can tell a lot from a car's electronics. He could tell when the doors were open in the car. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And isn't that why you're telling these people here today, I ran to the back door first, opened it, and closed it,
I
and then
did,
got in the
bro.
front
I was
seat.
nervous, bro. I ran to the back door. I shut it because I was trying to look and see if somebody shot. I didn't see no blood, so I hopped in the passenger seat.
All right, and didn't you also say that when you,
I'm gonna object. Every one of these questions is leading. Counsel called him as a witness.
I understand the objection is leading. I'll let you ask your next question.
what if anything happened when you opened the door to get out of the vehicle to attack the girls?
Hmm?
What if anything happened when you opened the doors to attack the girls? Did the back door pop open too?
No doors open. It was only 2 doors open. Keep telling you that. You act like you can't hear me. You know what I'm saying? I told you twice. Told you hundreds of times. It was only 2 doors pop. I opened the 3rd door.
Wasn't it your idea to burn the clothes when you got back to Thomas Stein's house?
Yes.
So Ms. Miller talked about the first time you came in to give a proffer, and you met with her, Detective Blessalandra and Ms. Wolf over at the Cape Coral Police Department. Is that right?
Gotta answer out loud.
What you said?
You met him over at the Cape Coral Police Department
Yeah,
first
yeah.
time? And how long had you been in jail that time?
Yeah.
They bring you anything to eat?
Really? No.
You don't remember bragging about the fact you got some Popeyes when you went back to jail?
No.
You don't remember that? They sent you away from the first proffer, and they brought you back to the second because you weren't honest about some testimony, right?
Yeah.
But you still haven't been honest about your testimony in reference to what you did with the gun.
I
Right.
told y'all what I did with the gun, but you keep trying to put words in my mouth, bro. Trying to sweet talk me.
You told the police what you did with the gun,
Yeah.
but they still can't find it.
I don't know what happened to it. It's over there. I know where I put it at. You know what I'm saying? I told them where I put it at.
They use divers and metal detectors, and they can't find this gun, right?
Objection to counsel testifying and leading.
Stand is leading.
What about your phone?
Me, I threw my phone in the close hatchet.
That's what you told police,
Yeah.
right? But they still haven't been able to find it.
The loose hatchet bed. How can I find the phone?
The reason that you got rid of the phone is it had evidence of other people on it. True?
No.
It wouldn't have evidence of everyone else that you had contacted that night?
No, it didn't have that type of, no.
It wouldn't have any
Yeah,
evidence?
evidence of, that night. I contact somebody, yeah.
Would it have evidence of people that you were making plans with?
No.
Trying to rob a Chico?
I ain't never say that.
Trying to get the body?
I ain't never say that. You just trying to make me like a bad person. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
wait
saying?
for a question, sir.
How can you know what I'm saying?
You gotta wait for a question,
Not
respond
questions.
to, listen, you just gotta wait for a question, then you can respond to the attorney's questions, and the state will have an opportunity to question you.
Why did you have to feel the need to use Jug or your cousin to help you get rid of your phone?
My cousin, I ain't need my cousin. He was just always with my cousin, you know what I'm saying? My cousin didn't know nothing.
You were always with your cousin, but he didn't know.
I said I didn't, bro, why you keep putting words in my mouth, bro?
I'm just repeating what you
No,
told
you're
me.
not. No, you're not, bro. You putting words in my mouth. I ain't say that. I said I was with my cousin. He didn't tell me to do nothing. He didn't know nothing. I threw my phone out the window, you know what I'm saying? He didn't tell I slung it out the window.
But my question is, why would you involve your cousin?
I didn't involve my cousin.
But you had him drive you, right? Because you weren't driving.
Yeah, he was driving across the bridge and I threw it in the water.
So, do you live with your cousin?
No.
So your cousin had to come and pick you up,
Yeah.
give you a ride
Yeah.
over the Caloosahatchee River.
No, he didn't give me a ride. I went in town with him. I went in town with him just to go in town with him, you know what I'm saying? Cool it with him. But I threw the phone in the ocean when we was going over the water.
and you had to clear the lane of traffic, right? In order to throw your phone over the side of the bridge, you had to clear the lane of traffic.
I don't remember. I just threw a phone. I just slung the phone.
There's a wall between that and the sidewalk, and then you have the guardrail, right?
I never walked that
So this
bridge.
wasn't a little toss.
So I don't know.
What's that?
I've never been on walk that bridge, so I don't know.
You never been on that bridge?
I said I never walked across that bridge. I don't know the facts of the bridge. I don't know like I don't know.
When you discarded the phone, though, you knew it well enough to get rid of the phone over the edge into the water. Is that right?
All I did was sling the phone. I don't know if it hit the wall or none of that. I know I slung the phone.
Because of your plea deal, if it stays intact, you're not looking at life in prison, right?
Yeah,
You're not looking at the minimum mandatory this case brings with it, correct?
yeah.
You get your good time and your game time. So you're 15% right at the top. You get time for being
I'm
good.
15, that's not, I don't even know if that's real. It's a parole here, I don't even know if that's real.
It's what?
I don't even know if that's real.
What'd you say
They're
before
just
that?
probably trying to tell me something. I don't know if that's for facts. I don't know if it's in the law book.
You don't know if it's in the law book, but you had your attorney here, right? Mr. Hyder?
Yeah,
And he gave you advice about it. Right?
yeah.
And just so I have the timing right, you're arrested, your family's arrested, you give a proffer,
Objection, Judge. Going down that road that we discussed before, painting a picture.
I'm gonna hear the question and then
If they hear it,
approach.
once again, I just want to make sure I have the timeline right. You get arrested, your family gets arrested,
Yeah,
you give the offer for a proffer,
yeah,
you give another proffer,
yeah,
your family's charges get dropped,
yeah,
and now you're testifying today in court.
yeah.
Nothing further, Judge.
Thank you. All right, sir. Actually, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to send you back into the jury room for a few minutes. All right. God bless you. All right, let the record reflect jury's exited the courtroom. You can go back to it. You're excused.